Good evening, SGL. We are back for a double header, except the heads are playing at the exact same time. Tonight, we have a Premier League matchup with implications and a Champions League, championship, not Champions League, championship matchup again with implications. Premier League is going to be Timbers Army taking on EM Dallas Burn, the new kids on the block, right? And then in the championship, it's gonna be FSD Chrome. Wait. EC Eternal versus Axe and Rose. Chrome and Sounders RC played last night, I believe. So there's been a lot of simultaneous games going on lately. But yeah, this should be Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn. We're going to get them on the big screen, and we're going to have EC Eternal and Axe and Rose on, well, they'll be playing two at the same time, and we'll try to do as much coverage as we can, but we'll put Premier League on the big screen. If you want more, then I don't know. We need schedule different times. I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it. All right. I think we can get into some of the fixtures. This is, of course, the Cup week. So we're going to be getting in some wacky game modes. Calm down. It's going to be okay. I'll hold your hand and guide you through it. Here, in the Cup, I guess it's just called the Cup. Premier Cup. It just is the Cup. Okay, we have El Matador shot down our own EC Eternal. I know. Emerald City RC. It's okay. We'll be back. They go into the losers bracket, and this is going to be Timbers Army versus EM Dallas Burn. Winner moves on to play El Matador. Loser goes on to lose against Emerald City RC. Or something could happen. You never know. But yeah, that is going to happen one way or the other. And of course, the rest of the games, that's going to happen at a different time. But that's what's on tonight. EC Eternal and Axe and Rose are going to be kicking off, I mean, hopefully at the same time, right? That would be amazing, like World Cup style. Just exact same kickoff. I think I'm going to hop into Axe and Rose with Eternal, and we'll try to get all the coverage for you guys. So bear with us as we go. We're making it happen. I'm all alone in the booth, and there's nobody to help me. I asked somebody and he said no. So it's just me. Okay. Okay. It's happening. Dead air. Oops. Okay. It's fine. Dead air. All right. So we have Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn. Predictions, I'll throw it out. I see Spanky in chat, Skyline. Good to see you guys. I'll throw out my earlier predictions. I'm going to have Timbers Army obviously have the best player in the league. I don't think it's terribly disputed. Luis is a challenger, but Loy Boy seems to be the man, the myth, the legend, right? So I'm going to take Timbers Army 4-1, okay? I'll give a game, but yeah, Timbers have way too much firepower, so I don't see them really going any other way, to be honest. All right, we're getting lined up with Axe and Rose, EC Eternal. It's all happening. Who even knows what's gonna happen, guys? Okay. Things are happening. Things are happening, folks. There's Arglass. Arglass? Arglass? I don't know. You tell me. Adefo. Good to see you guys in chat. We might have to get like a SGL 2 channel to do some real simultaneous streaming. The only issue is we need like a Maz 2, and I don't know if there is a... Is Maz an only child? I don't know. Anyway. Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn. I'm sure they're getting ready to kick off. I wouldn't be able to tell because I'm not in the lobby. I'm hanging out here with the championship bros. Getting ready for kickoff. Do we have the championship bracket? I'm interested to see that one as I'm sure everyone's filtering into the lobby around now. It looks like we're here in, yeah, okay, I think we're all good to go. Well, yeah, I think we're all good to go for EC Eternal Axe and Rose. As we look at that bracket, okay, Steel Army got the bye. It was divine providence. We were there on the live stream. There was no shenanigans, but it felt wrong, okay? It did. It felt wrong. Rebellion took down Los Verdes, so we're going to get the two top dogs going at each other, Steel Army and Rebellion, in the upper semifinal. So we're gonna get we're gonna get a final very early on. Loser's gonna go all the way down and play somewhere else, but that's later. Okay, EC Eternal, Axe and Rose are gonna play right now. Winner, of course, moves on to play FSD Azul, who are a very interesting team. Not sure how they're gonna perform. Same with EC Eternal. They have a revamped squad. We're not really sure how they're going to perform. Axe and Rose historically have been not amazing. This season flips the script right on its head, and they've been, frankly, killing it. So, loser of this game is going to go down and play EC Defiance. So you could have a civil war early on, EC Eternal and EC Defiance fighting in the lower bracket in lower round one, should things go sideways for the Sounders. But either way, you're going to get a Cascadia clash regardless. So that's exciting. Get hype. Okay. As I'm switching back and forth, we're doing things. Okay. Looks like we're all in the lobby. We're all ready to go. I think we might just be doing this thing. Okay. Let's check out chat. Oh, there's Bird. Good to see a Bird. Adefo, of course. All right. I think things are happening. We've got our championship match kicking off right now and our premier match kicking off at exactly the same time. That is beautiful. That is what you want to see. Loy Boy, first touch, philosophy, first shot. We've got action on both ends here. I'm just gonna strain my neck jerking back and forth here. Ball in the blue half, over, and it's off the bar. Annam collects his own shot and just casually drives it right in. Look at this. He could have scored and was like, no, let's make it way more interesting. Way more interesting. I love it. For the content. You've got GD Delight shot in, saved by Huskies as the kickoff is happening here for the Premier League. Is it Premier League or just Premier? And is it, if it's Premier League, is it Championship League? These are questions that people want answers to. Rydog collects, comes out of his own end. Challenged early by Annam, who is one of my players to watch. He speaks so lowly of himself, but I think he's got some fire in his veins. He's there on defense again. Caesar bailing out. Loy Boy plays the ball to himself and over into the Nowheresville. Ball in. Good save from Caesar. Oh! Bar down speed. Loy Boy just comes in with a rocket. Let's go. Reads that so cleanly. I think it's even good at 0. What a hit. Still stuck at 0s over in the championship here. We're waiting for a breakthrough. Little dribbling coming out. He actually gets it. I was staying quiet because I didn't know if I fully believed, but I should have. Ponzi figures it out. Piglet, maybe a late challenge, maybe could have done better, but it was a great dribble. Coming out 2-1, EM Dallas Burn. Maybe making my prediction look a bit silly. I had them 4-1 on the evening, and obviously it's a bit early, but Dallas Burn really impressing me so far. Caesar shot, it might just be wide. Oh, he's gonna want that one back. Ball over, Caesar gets stuffed, or maybe he does the stuffing, I don't know. Ponzi, it's gonna be flicked away from Piglet. No collect coming from Annam, he plays defense. We're still scoreless over in Championship. If you are curious, you're seeing it in your picture-in-picture mode. No goals to speak of, just kidding! Huskies opens the scoring here with 1:41 to go. Takes a shot from really the edge of his own box there. Just a long Hail Mary of a bomb downfield. Ponzi looking to do more damage here in the blue half in the Premier League. It's all happening. We got some bumps, maybe possibly team bumps. That would be unfortunate. Ball's coming in. No down. Okay. Ponzi's getting off the backboard. You've got Caesar. I'm not sure what his plan was, but I don't think he did his plan. Good shot, better save. Caesar has to be there again. This is Annam on the back line, gets that stuff, gets that block. Oh, Piglet! Piglet's gonna tie it up at the exact same time. Turn your attention to the championship. Dark Shade gives a lead here. Gives a lead to Axe and Rose in the Cascadia Clash. We've got a disconnected symbol for Timbers Army EM Dallas Burn game, so might have some technical difficulties. 2-2, minute 39 to go. We'll see if they're able to continue. I don't know. We might have to be back. All right, folks. We've got the championship on right now as Borf makes it 3-1 favoring Timbers Army. Just threw up on my mouth a little bit. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's all fun and games, guys. We love Timbers. It's actually Axe and Rose, okay? It's Timbers' little brother. Like this is Emerald City RC's little brother. And the little brother scores and gets scored on. It's going to be 4-1 favoring Portland against Seattle here in the Cascadia Clash Cup. Let's see scoreboard here. Huskies looks like he's doing most of the work for EC Eternal. Has the only goal. Dark Shades got a double with Borf and the GD Delight, picking up the other two shared between the both of them. Really even scores. Everybody in the 300s for Axe and Rose. Funk and Philosophy sitting there at the lower 100s. So maybe we got to get them involved if you're favoring a Seattle victory. And if you're going for Portland, first of all, how dare you? And second of all, it seems like they're doing everything right. Everybody's involved. Everybody's got an... Okay, here's a stat. Everybody has a goal and an assist. At least one. So there you go. Axe and Rose, very balanced squad right now. EC Eternal, it's a bit Huskies heavy. Oh my gosh. Philosophy slips in there and is going to make it... I guess it is possible. It is still possible. 5 seconds left, 2-4. But it's not likely. We're probably just going to be headed into a game 2 in a bit of a wacky game mode. Borf wins that kickoff. He doesn't need to score it again. Off the bar, Huskies shoves in the booty. for good measure, Axe and Rose pick up game 1, and they do it in style, to be honest. We got to see it in picture-in-picture a little bit, and I was straining my neck. If you ever saw me or heard me go silent, that was because I was flicking my neck over here to see this game. But Axe and Rose take game 1. We're going to have EC Eternal choose what wacky game mood they go for. If I were, you know what? We might just straight up 2s. Huskies and Funk probably could outrank Axe and Rose in a 2s match. But Philosophy, obviously, slipping in there, getting 2nd place on EC Eternal. So don't really want to count out Philosophy. So yeah, Axe and Rose are just sitting tight, waiting to hear what the consensus is. And we're back. Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn, bring us back to the action. Tied at 2, remember. It was a very close affair when we had the disconnect problems. Okay, ball into the corner. Rydog plays it over. Annam. Smart play into his own corner. We like to see that. It looks like for the championship game, they have chosen a 3v3 mode drop shot. Very interesting. Maybe they've been practicing this one. Rydog flicks it on. Actually, might not have been on target. The save is coming out anyway. It's recycled. Piglet picks it up. 50s, but it's going to go straight to Caesar. He's on 0 boost, but gets a good pop out. Loyboy, 50s, drops in the middle. And of course, Caesar is already back to claim another save. Loyboy, 25 seconds left. Leaves that one. It looks like we might have a couple changes coming in the championship. Only 5 players in the lobby right now, so we'll turn our attention fully to the Premier League right now. For the, sorry, not the Premier League, the Premier Cup, folks. It's way different. I will remind everybody, this is a best of 7 series. Tied at 2, 0 seconds left. Piglet's pulling out all the stops. He needed a couple more stops, and that's okay. We're going to extra time, tied at 2. Portland versus Dallas. Rydog gets a good kickoff, but nothing coming right now. Caesar, ooh, dicey in the back from Portland, but they play their way out. It's a good double, really good challenge from Annam, bright and early. It looks like our championship game is getting ready to go. Everybody's in the lobby. We'll see a bit of drop shot in drop shot in the picture-in-picture mode here. To your immediate right. Loyboy, good flick. He's going for the bump. Somehow the save is made, but the inevitable arrives. Loyboy can only be slowed, not stopped. Annam tries. He gets the save, and Rydog really should have claimed that goal, but Loyboy said, no, that's... those are my points. Come on, give them me. Timbers Army claimed game 1, 3-2. It really was anybody's game. Very, very tight affair. I guess this plays to my prediction. I did predict Portland winning this 4-1, but it's way closer than I could have imagined. All right, we're going to wait and see what their choice is for match 2. Sorry, a game 2. And we turn our attention over to drop shot. It's already 1-0 with like 30 seconds gone. Very early goal for Axe and Rose. I'm interested to what happened, but we had a very interesting game in game 1 in the Premier Cup. Premier Cup to begin with. Just enough bounce on that from Deep Sea. Borf possibly stealing it from Darkshade. Darkshade plays it over. Deep's up early. Philosophy and Funk provide the save. Ball's just kind of slipping around. No damage coming except for right there. Deep Sea had a target to shoot at. and then he just widened it even more, and it goes in. There you go. That's all you need to do, folks. You don't need a massive, gaping, 2/3 open floor. You just need to find or make your one opening and call it good. Funk hits it to his own corner, completely doing philosophy in the process. A little 50-50. Let's call it a fake, folks. Why not? There's already one opening. We know how dangerous that is. And another opening, one on each squad here. Tied at 1. All of a sudden, this game is very even. Axe and Rose had a great lead for the first 30 seconds. They couldn't get any damage for like the next minute. Deep, another hole coming. We got philosophy on the edge. Funk is up. He's gonna do some damage. Philosophy, more damage, and none coming from Axe and Rose. This is such a shock to the system. Okay, that is great damage from them. Ball could be played in. That maybe should have been a goal. There's the goal. Dude. A GD Delight just finds the hole. Look at that. Bang. That's a shot right there. All right, Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn. They are back. They've also chosen drop shot. Ball falls in. Loy Boy is going to put him up 1-0 after a minute gone. Bang. There it is. You know, I'm putting 2 and 2 together right now for the first time. It's both Portland teams playing, and I don't know how I didn't know that. But now we all know that together. Universal. Ball's being played in and back. Big damage here in the Premier side of things. Loy Boy, a rare beat from, well, on him, not from him. Oh, good save. Massive damage that would have done. That ball is supercharged right now. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's still 2-1 here in the championship. Oh, just kidding. Deep is going to make it 2-2 as that ball slips in on the side. I don't know where the red cars were. There's a GD Delight. He's got boost. He just does not believe that ball could ever possibly go in. I've got news. It can. It could possibly go in. It was possible. All right. Ooh, nice pinch coming out of the championship side over here. Timbers Army are going to lead as we close in on halftime. No orange slices here. We're just going to get straight into things. Supercharged again. Good defense coming up from Dallas Burn. Big damage. Timbers Army might take this one confidently. More damage coming out from them. Oh, no way. Oh, my gosh. Say it ain't so. Nelly and I think it was Loy Boy are combining beautifully. Look at that. Loy Boy puts it back. Nelly knows he has to get a touch because that's going to clip one of those tiles and bounce up. So good on Nelly. It's not a steal. That was not a steal. That was absolutely necessary. 2-2 over on the championship side of things, and 2-0 for Premier. So we'll see. We'll see if Dallas Burn can turn it on right now, but it's a bit one-way traffic. Oh my gosh. I think Timbers Army have this whole drop shot thing figured out. Remember, this is EM Dallas Burn's choice. So they must have been feeling good about drop shot in some sort of way. Maybe they have been practicing it, but regardless, it feels like Portland has been practicing it more. Big damage here as Philosophy wants it. More damage. Closing in on extra time. Oh, it's just going to fall in. A defensive collapse. Axe and Rose could not pull it together. I thought they had this one after 30 seconds of domination. And somehow, some way, EC Eternal climb out of the hole and bring it back for 3-2. 1 second left. Oh, just Let it hit or don't. Why not? I want to see more games. Ball does touch tile, not grass. And it's going to be 1-1 back to a threes. All right, turn our attention back to Premier Cup. Timbers Army leading 2-0 in Game 2. Already up a game, as of course they took Game 1 in a 3v3. Just by 1 goal. Oh my gosh. Caesar finds the 1 tile open. Brings it back. It's 2-1. It's anybody's game, but remember, in drop shot, you got to open up the tiles first. So it's not so simple. You can't just score a goal. Got to get a couple seconds to really have an opportunity. Annam playing defense. Caesar playing offense here. Can he get some damage? He gets a little bit there. It's not a lot, but it could be enough. A couple tiles are tingling now. Nelly plays it out. Instant challenge from... I don't even know who that was. I can't see that far. Oh, big damage from Nelly. Loyboy, 8 seconds left. You gotta get the ball off him somehow. It's not gonna happen. Caesar, 0 seconds and 0 openings, so I think this one is good as gone. As Rydog's gonna make it 3-1. A bit of a statement win from them. This was EM Dallas Burns' choice to do this. They chose this, and somehow it went a bit sideways for them. Timbers Army gonna take Game 2, 3-1, headed back into a 3v3. And speaking of a 3v3, it's happening right now in the championship as Funk and the GD Delight kick us off here in Game 3. Unlike the Premier Cup, this series is tied at 1. Loyboy. Oh my gosh, we've got scores in the 900s. Good grief. I mean, that's just drop shot for you, though. Funk lines up for an aerial. Borf saying, nuh-uh. Gotta do better than that. A Dayfo. Little time, little space. I don't know how to comment on that. All right, we'll just breeze past it. Dark Shade plays it wide. A Dayfo just goes to net. Borf plays it off the backboard. Dark Shade, nothing happening. Plays it middle. Huskies might actually have an opportunity here, but Borf is back with time, space, and boost, so definitely not going to score on that. Funk clips it far, but no boost to follow, so nothing coming there. Huskies gets a free shot, but again, these shots are not as vicious as you want, right? Clearances are still good, but shots, eh. Ball in, it is a good shot. Funk's gonna slip it under Portland defender, and it's gonna be 1-0 in Game 3. Tied in a series 1-1. So, very, very close. Was Game 1 close? Yes. No. Game 1 was not close. It was a bit of a blowout in 3v3, going to the Portland way here. Axe and Rose claimed Game 1 confidently. Game 2, very, very tight affair. Eternal barely got it done, so maybe they're the underdog in this series. All right, we've got Game 3 in the Premier Cup started off already. Ball's going up high. Is that Rydog? He doesn't know how to ceiling shot. What? Who told him how to do that? All right. Rydog again on the ball. Hands it to Nelly. Nelly's doing a little bit of flippy, spinny stuff. That was fun. Oh, shot coming in. Yeah, there's no stopping that. Annam gets him started already. They played well. I'll have you remember, EM Dallas Burn played very well in the classic 3v3s in Game 1. Almost unlucky, you could even say, to lose it. So that might be where their bread and butter is had. Oh, that's just going to fall straight in. Ponzi is going to make it 2-0. There's a lot of action happening in the championship right now, but a goal from Ponzi claims my attention. Nelly could not quite reach it. Maybe it was savable, but yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, a GD Delight just misses wide on the championship. Ball coming out. Caesar instantly up and doing flippy, spinny stuff to get back to the ball. What a guy. What a man. Annam's going to whiff on that one. Just ran out of boost. It's a little bit dangerous. Backpedaling. I think that was Piglet who had a chance. It's going to go begging. Caesar on 0. Is he, like, allergic to having enough boost? What is happening? Every time I see him, he's got, like, 10 or less. Caesar, a good challenge from him. Nelly just goes backboard. That's a smart play. And he's going to collect it himself. None of his teammates wanted to challenge. Rydog buzzes the tower. Nothing coming. We've got a counterattack from Caesar. As a goal is going to equalize in the championship. Oops, I missed the whole thing. Well, we're tied at 1. Good clearance out straight to Nelly as well, as he's going to play it around the horn. It's going to go back. That reminds me. Taskmaster, you know, little Alex Horn? That is a great show. You guys got to watch that. Ball in. Annam is going to make it 3-0. It's like they're dominating right now in threes. I don't know what's happening. I remember when my team dominated Timber's Army, but it didn't last the whole series. Maybe Portland just needs to figure things out, because they can play exceptional Rocket League, but right now they're seeming a little slow, a little vitamin deficient, anemic. It's like they have Rocket League polio. All right, 3-0. EM Dallas Burn looking like the favorites, even though they're down 2 games. I have forgotten that chats even existed. There's 2 games happening at the same time. This is so much excitement. How am I supposed to look at chat, you guys? Okay, Rydog is going to play that one out. Overtime in the championship. And of course, they're already tied in the series at 1. So every game is going to be massively, massively important. Ball's played long from Piglet. There's still 2 minutes. There is still time. This does not have to end in disappointment from the Portland standpoint. Dark Shade. He's going to finish it. It was a great pass from the GD Delight over to the Dark Shade. And that's going to put him up 2-1 on the series. Great play. Funk can't quite defend that, as Caesar, turning our attention back to the Premier, is going to make it 4-0. I think, put on a bow, this game's wrapped up. Portland, Timber's Army, you might even call them. I think they're going to lose this one here in Game 3. I think EM Dallas Burn is going to get their first game of the series. That could have been a shot, but it wasn't. And it should have been. Caesar flicks. Goodness gracious. Again, he's on 0. No! Annam! Misses. Not a completely open net. You had to do a bit of aiming, but I think he's got the quality to put that on frame next time. Onzy collects. Plays it into the middle. And you know what? They really don't need another goal. Why push, right? Pushing only gives hemorrhoids. So, wait it out. Annam's going to play it. No, big stuff from Rydog. Piglet's wanting to collect. Plays it over. But, no. Bonesy's just there. And of course, you don't have your talisman Loy Boy on the field, so yeah, that's gonna affect things, okay? We know, it's fine. When Loy Boy is not in, things go sideways, and that's okay. All right, in the championship side of things, we have a little basketball match. A little LeBron James going on here. 2v2 hoops. 3 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, stick a fork in it. This one is done. 4-0 from Dallas Burn. This was a great showing from them. And of course, they didn't have Loy Boy from Timbers. I know, but still, they got it done. You can only play the team in front of you. And yeah, they played the team in front of them. Caesar, man of the match, 565 points. Annam and Ponzi, not too far behind, getting around 300 points. Nobody on Timbers Army really hitting even the 300 mark. Rydog getting saves. 1 save, some shots, a demo, but it was a rough game, and you have to chalk that one up for Loy Boy not being there. So, all right, we have a quick respite. Let's read chat. Adefo, toilet bowl goal from Bird Nana. Guys, I have no idea how long ago this was, but sure, toilet bowl goal. Build a bonfire from Adefo. It could happen. They're down 2-1 in the series right now. It could happen. Toad's predictions always come true. That is true. I only predicted the Premier Cup. I forgot to predict the Championship Cup. And I'll have you know, I predicted 4-1. And it's still possible. Timbers Army are leading 2-1 right now. If they get the next 2, then I look very smart. All right. We're going to kick off in the Championship Cup right now. Huskies and Philosophy taking on Dark Shade and Delight. Delight picks it up. Can't get too much going. I have never experienced such throat distress as I have right now. 2 games at the same time. This is too much talking. All right, Dark Shade does not 50. Okay, Philosophy slips in there. Dark Shade back now. It's not happening though. Huskies is out wide. Just a little bouncing ball here in the middle. We are kicked off for a little bit of hockey for Timbers Army and EM Dallas Burn over there in the Premier Cup. Who favors this one? I think you have to say Timbers, right? I don't know. It's hockey. I really don't know who this favors. Interesting, nobody's brought out just your standard 2v2. The wacky game modes. People want to see them. Huskies is going to open the scoring here in the championship, making it 1-0 in the old B-ball. Little pickup game. He is up. Ponzi is going to smack that one over to the corner. Nothing coming. Caesar tries to chip Loy Boy. That's probably not going to happen ever. Shot on frame. It's a little weak. Annam clears all the way downfield. It's a cross pass shot. Dealt with well over there by little piglet. Doth my eyes deceive me? Wait, where's Rydog? Does he not like hockey? Well, that's a shame. Rydog's out, it seems. We've got Piglet and Nelly, as well as Loy Boy. We're doing a bit of rotations here. Philosophy, Huskies combining, getting the ball downfield. As Ponzi and Caesar combining, putting the puck downfield. Oh my gosh. Instant impact. Ponzi's going to make a goal out of nothing. Nelly has it. He's trying to hand it to Piglet. Piglet might just overrun that one. Loy Boy is going to get the own goal. Okay, I see what's happening now. You're face to face with greatness, and it's strange. All right, 1-0 from EM Dallas Burn. Maybe an upset, but it's hockey. I don't know. Who's upset about this? Huskies is going to make it 2-0 in the championship. Maybe they've been practicing this one. So far, they've won their own choice, right? They did win their choice for drop shot. And they're looking poised to win their little B-ball game. So maybe they're just extra modes merchants. Yep, it's 3-0 from Huskies and EC Eternal. I would be more excited, but my throat is absolutely saying no, so you're just going to have to bear with it. All right, Loy Boy is going to... Nope, he's not going to. Whatever he was going to, he didn't. Nelly is going to clear it. And that is Caesar pumping that one back in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huskies is making it 4-0 off a kickoff. Okay, so that it really is their game mode. Goodness gracious. Piglet over to the wall. Might get demoed. No. He does not get demoed. Good for him. Loy Boy into the corner. He wants it himself, the Doomsy. He does not get the Doomsy as Ponzi dies for our sins. Oh, a little whiff coming out. It's a puck, okay? It's not perfectly... Well, it is round, but it is not spherical. So, they're different shapes, okay? They are. Loy Boy into the corner with boost, with... Okay, there's no ball, but with puck. Loy Boy, they've got to get a goal. 1 minute to go, down by 1. Turning our attention to the championship. We've got a GD Delight putting one back on the board, 4-1. There's a lot of work to do. 1:40 left on that one. 55 seconds left and only 1 goal separating us here in hockey mode. Danger, Will Robinson. We're getting some demos out. Loy Boy picks it up. It's so hard to control this thing. This might not be his game mode. He has a weakness. Way over hits that one. Great defense from Caesar. Again, doesn't know where to get boost. Finally gets it. He's just dribbling it downfield. Okay, it isn't. Okay, Ponzi. He's gonna make it. 2-0 with 14 seconds. This might just claim game... What are we on? Game 4? Oh my gosh. Going by so fast. Oh, how the time flies. Game 4. We might be even at 2 after this. Crazy. Dark Shade puts another one on the board. 51 seconds in the championship. Only 2 separating us now. 1 second left in this one. Loy Boy's trying to get a parting gift. And Dallas Burn really just don't want to oblige. It's really rude. Puck is going to touch snowy grass and going to send us into game 5, which is not a final. Weird, I know, right? But it's not. This is a best of 7, not best of 5. So my voice already hurting. Yeah, that's big time trouble, folks. Big time trouble. All right, EC Eternal leading game 4. 5-2. Probably going to take it with only 33 seconds. Oh, wait, just kidding. Okay, just kidding, just kidding. We might have an even series at 2-2. Hang on. Wait. Wait a second. The math's not mathing. The math wasn't... No. The math was mathing. Okay, never mind. The math did math. We are going to go into game 5. I'm getting my my games confused here. This is entirely too confusing. My degrees were in business. I was never that smart, okay? 6-3. Wrap it up, folks. And for folks at home, that's good advice too. Honey and water, says Adefo. That is an entire room away. I'm busy here, and I have no one to get me honey and water, so we're just gonna raw dog this thing. Huskies, speaking of dogs, 7-3. Let's check out his score. Holy, he's almost within his own team, is almost Brazilian right now. He has 6 goals. Philosophy has 1. Let's say Huskies gets 1 more, and they have like a team Brazil. I think that's how that works. And do we play the Brazil sound? I think yes. Kickoff occurs. And the goal does. Okay, wow. Pause for the cough. I was thinking Ponzi would score that, but somehow not. Caesar is going to score it, however, as EC Eternal claim game 4, and we're going to go back to 3v3 mode for game 5, where traditionally they have looked a little shaky against the Pacific Northwest rivals. The Cascadia Clash. He's taken to the sky as Loyboy with 0 boost. He still gets off a little shimmy and a shake. What a guy. What a player. He's going to claim that one, but not the boost. 60 is enough for him. He wants the ceiling pinch. Oh my. Greedy. Absolutely greedy, as Anam is going to open his own account, I think. Unless he's scored the first goal. No. Caesar scored the first goal. He's going to open his account here for the game 5. 2-0. And Loyboy is in. So, what's going on here? You got Loyboy, Rydog, and Piglet. I know their prime lineup includes what's-his-face, Nelly. So this is not the ultra competitive Portland Timbers Army team, right? So they're still having a little bit of fun, which is great. This is the cup. Supposedly, you can have fun in this league, but it's all try hard from these folks. Loyboy with 0 boost up against Caesar. Caesar backs off as Loyboy is doing some stuff, and he's things are happening. Okay, flick. Wow, that was incredibly close. His car color is red, and he's on the team that is blue. So that feels wrong. I think that's a crime. I don't like it at all. Ball in. No, Rydog does not actually get a shot. He gets stuffed. As Borf opens us here in game 5 for the championship. Wow. 8 seconds in and things are happening. Good save from Caesar as we turn our attention back to the champion. Nope. The other one, the Premier League. Nope. The Premier Cup. Oh my gosh. Let's read chat. No Pip. Oh yeah. Let's get Pip if possible. Good call of day though. All right. We are up 2-0, and I say we. I don't know who we is. I don't even have a dog in this fight. Dallas Burner up 2-0, tied at 2. So very, very good stuff from them. They're playing extremely well. As are the championship guys over here. Series also tied at 2, so we might just be going the distance. It's happening. Oh, Loyboy's back. You definitely expect him to make the save. Of course he does. Caesar's up very early. That might not be the play. Off the crossbar. Loyboy gets got. Breakaway, maybe? No. Loyboy's there again. How does he recover so fast? What is the secret? What? And who is Victoria? Mr. Funk is going to tie us at 1 in the Championship Cup. Well played. Of course, they are winless in your regular 3v3 series, so this could be a turning point for them, should they be able to get a win out of this. But right now, Axe and Rose looking very good in that little just Rocket League. I don't know. It just is Rocket League. The wacky game modes aren't really Rocket League, right? Can we, like, agree? I feel like we can agree. It's a different game. Oh, he's gonna do it. Loy boy. Oh, he's a Loy man. Look at that. Off the wall. That's like an advanced Doomsy. Can't even call it a Doomsy anymore. That was crazy. 0 boost to spare. 0 room to spare right off the post. Barely creeps in. Anam, second bite here. He's okay. We're gonna get a okay. No whiff coming again. Ponzi somehow keeps that out of the red net or orange net. Loyboy pinches in the middle. It's a little far for Rydog to chase, but he does try. And that's all that matters. Ball in. Oh, it's a save. Loyboy's everywhere. Oh my gosh, what a stop from Ponzi. That was crazy. He just read that one. Caesar plays it left. Boy collects. Going high off the ceiling. Can't get over Ponzi. Great aerial challenge from him. Caesar gets stuffed instantly from the blue-red car. Oh, Mr. Funk is going to bring us to a 2-1 scoreline right now, favoring the 3v3 underdog, Seattle. Boy taking to the skies. Instant challenge works, and his attack is thwarted. Great word, folks. Thwarted, underrated. Boy defending, flicks it to his back, but probably should have collected because that is out of time. EM Dallas Burn are going to claim game 3. They are at match point, up 1, so they have 2 opportunities to get this one done as Huskies misses what was maybe an open net. And they are going to go the other way. The dark shade flicks. Huskies, good save out of him. Remember, we are tied at 2. Oh, there's a graphic on the screen. Okay, you don't have to remember. But we are tied at 2 as Huskies get to dunk on somebody. Who was that? Borf. Oh my gosh. I think the car shape was a little bit rough for Borf. Maybe angling better and Huskies wouldn't have had a chance. But Huskies is going to capitalize on that one, bringing them to a scoreline of 3-1 right now. Oh, a miss flick. It could have been 3-2. Should have been 3-2, realistically. But still, no. Portland, confident. Oh, a Rule 1. How cute. A cutesy little Rule 1. Ball in deep is going to pounce on that. 4-1 right now. One-way traffic. One direction, you might say. Underrated. Are they the I want it that way? Or is that in sync? Anyway. He did. He got mossed. All right, we've got a Defo in chat. Guys, where's our other chatters? What's happening? Where's Luis when you need him? Isn't his brethren playing? Oh, ball in. Deep is going to beat the back line to make it 5-1. Pardon my scoreboard. I just need to see what's happening here. Goodness gracious. Look at all them points. Huskies, Deep, and Funk are all making things happen. Borf, even with his goal, is still stuck in the 100. So it is just not happening for Axe and Rose right now here in Game 5. Something's got to change. Oh, little bump. Nice. Little fight. This is my fight song. Huskies digs it out. Wow. All right, my throat did not like that wow, but okay, things are happening. Dwarf is just going to shoot that one instantly. Doesn't have the gusto. No. Deep on the wall. Chips it out. 12 seconds. Yeah, this one is going to go favoring the Seattle side. I think we can basically turn our attention back as Game 6. Yeah, I can count. Game 6 is underway. Timbers Army, EM Dallas Burn. This is match point number 1, or as we say in the business, numero uno, as Loyboy puts them up 1-0, which should this result hold, which obviously it probably will not. It's a lot of game left to play. That would bring us to Game 7, the coveted Game 7. Ooh, spooky. Timbers Army leading us 1-0 down a game. In the championship, they are also going to a Game 6 right now. So, some great Rocket Leaguing. Loyboy. Oh, he gets a demo from a teammate. Oh my gosh, was that Rydog just running away from the play? I don't know. It was somebody running away. No, it's Nelly. Rydog's not even in it. This is a 2v2. Pull it together. Jeez. All right, 2v2. We got Loyboy and Nelly up against Caesar and Ponzi. And of course, this probably favors Loyboy. Anytime you can cancel out some of the players and just leave Loyboy as alone as possible, he's going to outplay the other team. So this is a great strategy if you're a Timbers Army supporter. All right, we're getting a snow day call out from Axe and Rose. They're thinking, yeah, hockey is our game mode, and we're going to take down EC Eternal. And they need to. This is game 7, and they are down a game. Match point. Advantage, EC Eternal. That's going to kick off momentarily, of course. Right now, things are happening, as they seem to be a lot tonight. A lot of things have been happening. Loyboy somehow makes his way through. Collects. Flick. Yes, sir. Finish. No. Caesar's back. What a save. We are away in the championship. Nelly's going to save that to the corner. Loyboy wants to follow. Caesar's just going to flick it far. Collects the boost. He's playing smart against Loyboy. You have to. Somehow Loyboy gets the boost, though, so that's not terribly smart, but inevitable. Loyboy goes for the double flip reset dunk, I think that was. Oh, no, no! Bonesy just gets chipped. That's unfortunate for him. I think he might have just been positioned a little bit aggressively and jumps forward instead of up. And that is all it takes. 2-1 favoring Portland Timbers, a.k.a. Timbers Army. EM Dallas Burn, a.k.a. FC Dallas, lead the series 3-2. Are trailing in the game 2-0. Ball played around. Loyboy is a little cautious right now. A little coy, you might say. Oh, Demo coming out. Can he finish? Should be able to. Yes. Ponzi makes amends for his earlier error. Yeah, honey and water. That would be great, but you know, it's not in the cards. It's just not in the cards, guys. 2-1. Things are getting spicy here in the Premier Cup as Funk, Philosophy, Adefo face off against Darkshade, Borf, and Delight in the championship. We're still tied at 0. I will update us when a goal happens. Probably. I can't guarantee things, guys. Somehow Loyboy is going to get the save. Oh, that was a great play from Caesar. We've got Ponzi up early. Flip reset? Maybe. Didn't need it, though. Loyboy's going to flick Caesar. Caesar gets the bump, and he's back on defense. Is that a tactical bump? That was crazy. Oh, my gosh. Ponzi. Ponzi's going to take it all the way. Loyboy maybe just didn't see Ponzi, and Ponzi collects that one straight to the net. No chance for Loyboy to recover in any way. Once you're going supersonic, not really much you can do. EM Dallas Burn could claim the dub right now, but you got to get past Loyboy. So whatever you need to do. Oh, shock coming in. Save from Caesar. That could have been a dagger as Dallas Burn really worked their way back in the series. That could have hurt a lot. Loyboy playing it in, playing cautious. He's got plenty of boost. A little tiki-taka out of Dallas Burn right now. Oh, things are happening. No, they're not happening. Overtime is happening. And over in championship land, it is still 0-0 as the hockey is traditionally a lower scoring affair. In Rocket League, not really. Oh, Caesar, he could do it. He does. That is it. That's it. Oh my gosh. Caesar jumps up like an eagle, spreading his wings and claiming the dubski. Timbers Army are going to be sent down into the losers bracket. Tough result from them. A bit of an upset, Dallas Burn. I didn't see it. I didn't see the vision, but they bring out the win. Very top stuff from them. I think I was favoring Timbers Army to go all the way and just win this whole dang thing, but might have to rethink my little thoughts. The Dark Shade is gonna put us on the map here in the championship. Just climbing over a Defo, unable to defend that one. And if this result holds, we will see a Game 7. Of course, there's not going to be a Game 7 from the Premier side of things, as Burn wrapped it up in 6. JD Delight wanting to make things happen. Funk to the wall! No. Dark Shade to the wall! No. Philosophy Funk bumps are happening. A GD Delight coming out of the back. No boost. There's the boost and the goal and the puck, and there's no defense. Wow. A Defo throwing out a sick. Yeah, that defending was not terribly sick, but it was something. It was something. 2-0 from Portland. Remember, they're big bros. I mean, I don't have to say remember. It literally just happened 2 seconds ago. But remember, they're big bros. Did lose in a bit of an upset to Dallas Burn. So if you don't want a double Portland sweep, Axe and Rose need to get something going in Game 7, as almost certainly we're going to be going there. Yeah, puck is already riding on the ice. 2-0 Axe and Rose. We're going to get them in prime time. So hopefully nobody's too upset with playing in the pit, because we're going to get Axe and Rose playing against EC Eternal on the main stage here in Game 7. So it's almost like they conspired to do this. Wouldn't that be amazing? They're like, no, we're on the pit. What if we just hold out for Game 7 and then that's the only real game, right? I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. The possibility exists, okay? It didn't actually happen, but the possibility is there. There's Playboy Farty in chat. MWE, I don't know who that is, but let's go. Spanky's back. Bear's back. Take care of that throat. Thanks. Thank you. GG's. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go ECE. We'll see what ECE can do. I think we're probably going to get Maz in here, right? You can only imagine we'll get Maz for the main stage. Yes, sir. We're doing it. We are doing it. No more Pip. No more little Discord stream. It's happening right now. All right, let's see who's going to start. We've got Borf. Bear Blitz is going to start. Good on Bear. No, probably not. We've got Borf, a GD Delight, and the Dark Shade for Axe and Rose. Huskies, Philosophy, and Deep for EC Eternal. It looks like Funk is going to ride some pine right now in Game 7. I don't know why the accent popped out, but I mispronounced one word, and there it is. Oh, a little whiff. That's fine. One little whiff, never hurt nobody. Huskies carries it middle, runs straight into danger. Deep. Duncan with Boar Philosophy is going to get a massive banger. A little off target. Huskies is going to play it middle. Big save from Boar. Oh, nice pass back for Deep. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, Dark and Borf are right there. Philosophy shoots it, and GG Delight has gone to get milk, and he's not come back yet. Philosophy's going to open up the scoring here in Game 7. Lots of time left. 4 minutes, 19 seconds. Only up by 1. But 1 might be all you need, right? How many games have you won by 1? 2? 3? 400? Some of you guys play a lot of this game. Ball chipped into the middle. Dark Shade is gonna... I don't know if he wanted to do that. Borf is gonna whiff. Oh no, deep. Just sends it into the deep. That's probably not advised. He's gonna let that one go for Philosophy. A GD Delight gets the beat. Ball, he gets squirted way out there. Wow, lots of power. Dark on Nada. GD Delight getting Nada touch. Borf comes in for the smash. No power though. All right, Huskies to the wall. GD Delight, very comfortable in defense there. And he's gonna fall. No, he's not gonna follow. Okay, he's not a follower. He's a leader. All right, deep, playing it to his, nope, nope, to nobody. All right, Philosophy to the window. And gonna get a cross made possible by Portland. Oh, that's a great pass. Dark Shade, maybe just a touch in front of that one. Good rip into the corner. Kiss the crossbar. That is a save coming out from the woodwork. Philosophy wants to collect, can't do so. GD Delight into the middle, deep plays it out, and the follow on 0. Dark Shade very comfortable defending, doesn't want to dive in, doesn't need to. Huskies defending alone. It's a 3v1. Huskies has to do something. Philosophy has a very, very difficult shot, and Huskies is going to put him up 2-0 as a bit of little weirdness happens. Oh, is that North Korea still? Wow. Anyway, Huskies... Wow, that was a bad time for a cough. Huskies are going to make us 2-0 here in game... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Game 7. GD Delight to the wall. Philosophy whiffing on that one. GD Delight has an opportunity to play it middle, but it's high. That could and should have been a goal, as it's just going to go the other way. Philosophy's going to nail it from distance. Oh no, we probably should be at 2-1 right now, but that's just not the way this game works. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. And it is. It is 3-0. The tides are turning. I remember earlier in the series, like 3 hours ago when I was commentating game 1, Axe and Rose looked so good in 3v3, just your standard Rocket League. And right now they're getting bodied 3-0 in game 7 where it really matters. What the heck? Philosophy to the side corner. A GD Delight with minimal boost. Picks the pocket. Philosophy is hunting for it. Finds it. Oh no. 4-0. It's all coming to pieces from Portland. Big Bros lose here against Dallas Burn, and right now it's just not going their way against EC Eternal. When you really feel like it should be. They were doing so well. Something's gone wrong, so I don't know if they need like a third period team talk, but it would be the time right now. Down by 4, it's got to happen. GD Delight, nothing. Dark Shade's gonna block Philosophy. Wants to... Nope. Okay. Huskies is there. Oh, nice play to the wall. That's actually very good from a GD Delight. Just hammer into Huskies. Ball in. Borf clears. Just over a minute and 4 goals separating them. It really has to happen now. Deep. Oh, that's a great play into the middle. Takes 2 to clear it, though, as a GD Delight is going to follow it. Deep says absolutely not. No time, no space. Borf backwards clearance. Oh, that's nice. Over to the Dark Shade. Into the middle. No, he's on 0. Oh, no. Huskies and Philosophy want to carry it out together. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. GD Delight with the beat. No, Deep is up early and high. Borf, time and space to chip it into the middle, but it's really just going to be a counterattack. Were it not for the Dark Shade. 30 seconds left. Deep carries it out. Instantly challenged. Yeah, there is no time and space right now given. No respect. Deep wants the clear. Dark Shade needs to get it. Does get it. 10 seconds left. It's not gonna happen. Philosophy's there. Huskies is even more there. It's going to be 5-0 in Game 7. And don't let the lopsided score fool you. This was an even affair all the way through. You don't get to a Game 7 if it's not very contested. And it has been. And I think it will continue to be in the regular season. But that's going to do it. EC Eternal claim the series in 7. It took it took them going the distance. But they get it done. Axe and Rose played spectacularly. They just couldn't get it done. They had very, very confident threes plays. And EC Eternal kept themselves in it with really excellent, in the other side of the coin, right? If you lose your threes matches, you better win your extra modes. And they did. And then all of a sudden they started turning on the regular modes. And that's all they needed to claim the Dubski. EC Eternal in 7. What's the other name? Dallas Burn in 6. Your 2 winners on the evening. We're going to see Axe and Rose sent to not out of the tournament. We're just going to the lower bracket, and we're going to see Timbers Army again, not out of the tournament, just to the losers or the lower bracket, playing against ECRC. So we're going to get another Cascadia clash in the Premier League. So that's going to be fantastic. I don't know if we're going to have any interviews, but I sure hope so. We'll see. I'm sure we're getting things organized behind the scenes. But yeah, let me read some chats out. We got Spanky in there. Funk's in there, of course. Wreck-It Ralph? What? Nelly, GG's. There's Bear. Oh, yeah. Well played, Nelly. Very fun watching you on the field. There's Caesar. Good to see you in there. There's Funk. Okay, it looks like a bunch of people who were playing in the Premier Cup got to join us for that last really hype series in the championship. I don't know. Maybe in chat. Is this engagement bait? In chat, guys, type out what was the more exciting series, because I don't know if I could pick them apart. Obviously, there's more stakes, you might say, to the Premier side of things, but if you're going to Game 7, it's a Cascadia clash. I mean, that's got to bump up the stakes for the championship. So, I'll spill the beans. I think the championship was prime. That was El Primo. Championship. Yeah, that was sick. Okay, interviews. We are gonna have a couple. Well, heck yeah. Whenever they are ready. I think we're going to start off with one from the championship, as it seems like that might have been the more spectacular of the two, which they were both very, very interesting. Oh, speaking of interesting, is Mr. Interesting himself, Adafo. Welcome in here. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Toad. How are you doing today?
Dude, my voice is, it's hanging in there. So I'm so glad to have somebody else talk. So please.
Did you get that honey and water?
No. No. I can't even reach my water cup. So, it's just me. But yeah, talk us through that series, because, all right. Okay, I'll prime us off. We started in threes, and things were not going your way, okay? Axe and Rose seemed to have you guys figured out in threes, but you kept it together in the extra modes and gave yourselves a chance. And then all of a sudden, you guys figured out how to play threes. And, I mean, yeah, a 5-0... What's a 5-0 win, okay? I don't want to be rude. Okay, a 5-0 win in Game 7. What happened?
I think we were a little bit cold, maybe, because we didn't really warm up on threes today. We practiced the extra modes to warm up.
I think that was understandable. I saw the hoops coming out, and that was insane. Is that your main game mode from here on out?
My main game mode is Snow Day.
Mm.
Um, and unfortunately, we didn't win that match.
Yeah, you guys didn't win that one.
Yeah. But we were pretty confident in Snow Day. We were pretty confident in Drop Shot, which is why we picked them. But
Well, the drop shot was a crazy close game. I think you guys came back in like the last 30-ish seconds or so to claim that one. That was really, really close. If things had gone a different way, Axe and Rose could have been up 3-0, and then morale dips heavy at that point.
I don't think it would have dipped. We never got down.
Okay.
We always thought we were in it.
I love
Like
that mentality.
even in the games we lost, we thought we were in it.
Dude, that's awesome. That's a winner. That's a winner's mentality, and I think that's what it took tonight. What do you think went either right for you or wrong for Timber's Army to kind of flip that series?
Well, I think winning the extra game modes really kind of was like, okay, we won those ones. We know we're good at threes. We can win a threes. We just got to get, we got to get on schedule. And that was the mentality there for that.
Yeah, just win. I mean, that's fair.
And I didn't say it out loud. In my mind, I was figuring if we won threes, we'd be good.
Okay. Yeah. And that is what happened. In the end, you actually shared the glory. Axe and Rose took the first 2 threes games, and you came back and took the last 2. So
right.
The way it started off was not the way it finished. And this obviously has very interesting implications for the championship league. What do we think could happen in just a league matchup between the two sides? How do we think that plays out?
I think it's going to be a real good match. They're a good team. It's going to be close. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm not going to make any predictions right now.
No? What if that was an interview question, though?
Our match with Axe and Rose is 2 or 3 weeks away, so I don't know how we're going to be doing in 2 or 3 weeks. We could be doing a lot better, or we could be on a slump.
Oh no, not the we take it one game at a time mentality.
Yeah, we take it one game at a time, man.
We're just thinking about the next team, one game at a time, guys. Totally valid. All right, you know what? I'm going to give you an opportunity if you want to shout out the people, and the floor is yours.
I'm going to shout out Huskies and Drea for their amazing hoops match. Everybody in chat watching, cheering ECE on. That's great. Love to see it. Gives us energy. Let's go. Let's get ready for next week.
Who do you play next week? Do you know?
I think it's not Las Verdes. We played them last week.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I can look real quick.
Rebellion. Okay, in chat we're getting
Rebellion. We're playing Rebellion.
Goodness. Good luck, guys. Good luck. They're a good team.
Are a very good team. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll be there watching it. I don't think I've missed a stream in a while. What's my streak up to? So I'll be there to watch.
You missed SGL After Dark.
Did I?
No, you were there. I think you were there.
I was there. I was probably lurking.
Yeah.
I usually am lurking. But okay. All right. We're going to send you out of here. Thank you so much for a fantastic series. Take care and have a good night.
You too.
All right. That was a Dayfo from your own EC Eternal. In chat, we are going to have Nelly for Timber's Army next. So please give me your questions. And if they don't completely stink, I might ask them. Hello, Nelly. How are you doing?
Good evening, Toadette. Things are okay. How about yourself? How's your voice?
We're hanging in there. We're absolutely hanging in there. But yeah, it was a fantastic series. Everybody loved watching it. How was it to play the series?
Fantastic is certainly one word for it. huge credit to whoever we played, EM Burn, for coming out on top and getting the wins there. Gotta say, Timbers Army rotated the squad tonight as the plan was, and that is not something that TA has done very often. So credit to all the teams that do that on a regular basis. You guys make it look way more seamless than we experienced it to be. So kudos to them, I guess.
Well, kudos over. I'll throw the ball back in your court. Kudos to you guys rotating Loy Boy out. That's a brave choice. Who made that call?
The plan from the get-go for the cup this season was just to have fun with it, make sure everyone's getting involved. So what we did tonight is we just had like a 4-person rotation. I think I sat game 1, and then Piglet sat game 2, Rydog sat game 3, Loy Boy sat game 4. There wasn't really no strategy to it. We also wanted to pick game modes that included 3 players on the field rather than 2, just so that everyone was getting as much playing time as they could, because it's Rocket League at the end of the day. We're here to have fun, and it was a fun series nonetheless. But yeah, that was the game plan.
Yeah, I mean, do you think? Is this a good question? Do you think if you just played, whatever your strongest 3 is in your mind, you were just won, or is this more of just a fun cup to have a good time?
This season we're treating it as a fun cup. We haven't played EM yet in the league, so I don't know how our theorized strongest 3 will match up against their strongest 3. We're yet to see that. But I know all the guys on our end all agree that each and every one of us did not play well tonight. And that's just the way it is. I don't think we didn't play a single regular 3s match before the start of the series. I think we played nothing but Snow Day, which we ended up losing anyway.
That's
so that
wild.
didn't turn out too well. But yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't going to mention anything like that. I thought you guys were playing fairly well, maybe a little underperforming, but it definitely wasn't noticeable that any stinkers were coming out there. I thought Dallas was playing better than I've seen them play. I haven't gotten a lot of opportunity to see too many of their games, but this is probably the best I've seen them play yet. I don't know about you.
I would maybe agree with that. I know that they've probably rotated their squad a little bit around as well. So maybe that was what they thought their strongest 3 was going to be in anticipation of playing against us. I'm sure there was talk about just free jumping Loy Boy at any given moment and not giving him an ounce of space, which has been a recurring theme this season.
No.
And I guess the rest of us just couldn't pick up the slack in the games that we played. So again, shout out to the Burn for, it's an effective game plan, it turns out. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to adapt, but that isn't our problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Timbers Army is kind of everybody's problem. Very, very competitive squad in Cup, and I learned in the league, right? Very, very competitive squad. So it's it was heartwarming to see that even Goliath can fall, to be honest. And I'm sure you guys are gonna get right back up on the saddle next week and demolish your next opponent. So
I hope so. I don't know who we play again. I haven't checked, but I know it's somebody we haven't played yet. So we're looking forward to that match. But I hear we might be playing a certain Emerald City team in the lower bracket of the cup. Did I hear correctly?
The rumor mill is spinning up. Yeah, there is going to be a certain
okay
team. Yeah.
How about that?
So we're gonna meet in the lower bracket. Go figure.
And hey, our in real life teams might even get the chance to play each other in a couple weeks.
I know.
In the next round.
How exciting! We just need Minnesota to keep on Minnesotaing, and we'll be through. So.
And we need San Diego to have another poor home performance, as they're known for doing. So.
Honestly, that would be so good to just get them out of the tournament anyway. So
I agree.
We're hoping for that.
Well, what's interesting is because they're the number 1 seed, if in the case that Timbers Army loses, San Diego will have nothing but home games, and they are better on the road than they are at home.
Oh.
which is
What a
ironic.
streak is that?
Yeah, by a 12-point gap in the
So a
regular season.
substantial gap. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right, I didn't get any questions from chat. Disappointed. So I think we'll just throw it
Come
right
on,
to
chat.
you. I know they didn't. Nothing happening. I'll throw it right to you if you want to shout out the people.
Shout out to the wonderful Timbers Army and the Axe and Rose. 2 tough matches tonight, but we'll keep on going. Shout out to, I hope Mama Rydog's in the chat. Shout out Mama Rydog. And let's go Timbers. It's a big game this weekend. So I know many of us will be at the local Timbers Army bar right next to the stadium cheering them on. So let's go Timbers Army.
Yeah, it pains me to say it, but yeah, let's go Timbers this week. What the heck? All right, thank you so much. It was a great series. Hope you have a great rest of your night.
Thank you, Toad. You as well, man. Take it easy.
Appreciate you. All
Shout
right.
out, Maz.
Shout out. Yeah, indeed. All right, that was your own Nelly from Timbers Army in a fantastic 6-game series. We might have somebody coming up next. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. We do. It is going to be Pico David, otherwise known as Playboy Farty. How are you doing? Welcome in.
I'm doing pretty good after this win tonight. I mean, I really just don't have any words for this. I mean, how did we win against Timbers Army? I didn't touch the field a single time, but it was tempting. That snow day match, I was kind of tempting, but it was too late because I was just playing Fortnite because I was kind of bored. So
I was gonna say I didn't see you in there.
yeah, but I haven't touched this game since like last game a week ago. So I was just not gonna bother, especially with this Timbers Army side. I was not gonna touch them with a 10-foot pole, respectfully.
You could take down Loy Boy. What are you talking about?
I mean, not to toot my own horn, but you may be right there. You may be right, but
If you can spawn demo him enough times, I believe in you.
that may be the strat. I'll practice
Absolutely.
my demos. I'll practice my demos.
Also, I'll have you know, I called Timbers Army Goliath, which, I mean, come on. It's like divine providence. We've got Pico David here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always here. I'm like in the playoff match this weekend or last weekend, I forget when, but I'm famous everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'm famous. They know me everywhere. They got me on the broadcast for some reason. That's how famous I am. They got me on there, bro.
Let's go. Dude. All right. You didn't play in the series, but did you watch the series?
Oh yeah, I did. I did
Okay.
watch the snow day match. I did watch that. I watched and a few other parts of it, but that one I watched fully.
Got you. Do you have any insight for us? I mean, you know the team well, inside and out. Can you maybe give us insight into what happened and how they beat Goliath today?
I mean, just kind of sticking to the plan, We're just rocking the same people, and I was unwilling to play because I was like, oh, we're playing Timbers Army? Oh yeah, no, I'm sitting down on this one. I'm like a reserve, but they stuck to the plan and they just kind of figured out how they played. So after like game 3-2, I think they just kind of figured out how to play. So after that they just cruised on through.
When will we be seeing more Pico David in action and not in the other epic game?
I'm currently on my Smash Bros arc, so it's gonna be a while. So maybe when we play EM, which I don't know when is. I think it's soon, but when we play them, I'll come back for that match, and maybe LV. Or
I mean, yeah. In chat, Caesar's got David versus Kuv already going.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sitting out for that one, unfortunately. I'm gonna come down with an injury. I'm be sick that day.
Against Kuv? Dude, don't you have Kuv on lock? Can you lock him down?
No, only Loy Boy.
Okay, sorry. He's a specialist, folks. Didn't know. All right. Do you know who you're playing next week? Did I already gloss over that?
No. I think we play KC Cauldron. From what Serrano told me at the game this weekend or last weekend, we played them eventually. Is that true?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for chat. I'm going to assume it's true that you guys are going to play KC Cauldron. Okay, it is true. Confirmed. Fact.
Okay.
Snopes says true. How do you feel about that one? Cauldron obviously has been traditionally good, and then they picked up another good player, Fatality, this offseason. I don't know. How do you feel about that series?
I mean, I'm gonna if I even play, I'm gonna play with like what I know or what I to my best ability. Cause just play how I always do. Reckless, not knowing what to do, and just hitting the ball outwards. That's how I'm gonna play, and just see how my other teammates fare against them. But KC Cauldron's a good side. I mean, Fatality. I've seen a few clips of them playing. They're pretty good. I'll see how they do.
You guys are coming out with a self-deprecating humor here. We've got Annam in chat, Caesar's in chat. You guys have no belief. What's happening? Where's the belief that you guys are gonna step up and clobber your next opponent?
I think our self-esteem went down after that the Austin game, after their single those, because I don't know how we lost that. That game was something else. I think after that our confidence went down, but we're getting up there. We're trying to get up there, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, man. I hope, but I think that game kind of hurt us a little bit. Because we thought we were gonna win that. I even thought as well. A little part inside me said we're probably gonna win, but we just didn't, and we kind of hurt our self-esteem there. So
maybe this could be the start of something great, though. This was a fantastic win from the boys against Goliath, and I don't know. Is Timber's Army a better squad than Cauldron? Possibly. So I definitely would not count you guys out next week. It's going to be a very exciting series.
I mean, I'll be there. I'll be there in the sidelines, being the coach, I guess.
No, I want to see you play. Come on.
Yeah. I'm not touching this game until the next game. Like I said to a few other people, ever since I took a break from this game, my mental health has improved. My mental health has improved a lot more.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, but also, that's not good. All right, you know what? I've got one last question. It's not about depression. It's about Caesar. Caesar, I'm just calling him out. Caesar, how dare you? Loy Boy sat a match, and I don't think you sat a single match. How could you? Do you have anything you want to say to Caesar right now?
A man's got to do what he's got to do, man. That's just how life is. You got to do what you got to do, man. Even if you cheat your way through it, you got to do it somehow,
Oh wait, no subs. Is that what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no subs.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. It seems like a certain David was on Fortnite. So, all right, we'll get a pass today.
Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Who can really know if you weren't in there in that VC, huh? Who can really tell?
Who could know? All right, I think we'll bring it to a close. But before you go, I'm going to give you an opportunity to shout out the folks, and then I think we'll wrap this one up.
Yeah, shout out to my teammates. Shout out to the other EM squad. We're coming. Shout out to Timber's Army. They played really well. And I shout out to my pet dog, I guess. Yeah, that's about it.
What's their name?
Rocky. Very French bulldog.
Ew. I mean, cute.
Ew.
Yeah, I said cute.
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you joining us for the interview. You played great tonight. Probably
As I always
important.
do. As I always do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thanks for the interview. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Playboy Farty, Pico David from Dallas Burn. I'm not sure if we're gonna get somebody from Timbers Army. If not, that's all right. No, sorry, not Timbers Army. From the other Timbers team, from Little Timbers Army, Twigs Army. But we'll see. All right, it seems like not. Let's go into brackets, and then we will ship out of here. Okay, we are seeing how this one shapes out. I'm on my phone here, so let me squint. I got glasses recently, by the way, so I can see again. Steel Army and Rebellion, of course, right? That's already happened. We already talked about that. That's going to be a bit of a showdown. Don't miss it. An early grand final, some are saying. I said that. EC Eternal progress past Axe and Rose and are going to take on FSD Azul. And now Axe and Rose drop down for another Cascadia clash. They can't escape Seattle. They're going to be playing EC Defiance. Rumor has it EC Defiance is the more difficult of the two Seattle teams in the championship. So we will see how they fare. But Axe and Rose played such a great series that I have no doubts we're going to get another banger in lower round one in some number of weeks. Don't ask me when the next cup week is. Okay? All right. Los Verdes is already there in the lower quarterfinal losers bracket, so they're sitting there doing their own thing. Looking forward to the battle in Seattle. Absolutely. Let me pull this up on my computer so I can actually see. We're gonna get another viewer, and it's gonna be me twice. There we go. Okay. Let me read some chats. I've circled 3 games on the schedule. Yes, Adefo. We're all circling games. Twigs Army, Crazy. Caesar, I honestly forgot the name. Sorry. It is Axe and Rose SC. And I mean, no disrespect, because I have the utmost respect for Axe and Rose. After what they went through last season and the way they fought back this season, have a great mentality, really great balanced squad. Absolutely nothing but respect for Axe and Rose. I just can't remember their name because I don't know. It's a mental block. Okay. Again, I told you. Like, double majored in business. All right. We might have a glance over at the Premier Cup. Okay. FSD Chrome took down Sounders RC. That was a couple days ago. And they are going to progress in the upper semifinals again with EM Dallas Burn. We're going to have Cauldron and La Cinco Doce play to face off against, of course, FSD Chrome right there in the number 5, the upper semifinal, the 5. So don't miss that one. KC Cauldron, of course, coming in as the favorites. So we'll see what happens. Oh, we got a raid. How fun is that? We're going to wrap up stream soon, but thanks for the raid. All right. We have Timbers Army lost, of course, to EM Dallas Burn tonight. If you are just tuning in, and you are just rating us, watch the replay. It was an absolutely banging double-header series at the same time. Concurrent series. So, absolutely exciting stuff. Dallas Burn beat Goliath and are going to progress and play El Matador. Wow, wow, wee wow. EM Dallas Burn is going to play EM. Crazy. Emerald City RC, of course, lost to El Matador with the same scoreline, 2-4, and are going to play Timbers Army in another Cascadia clash in the lower bracket. Sounders RC are still waiting to see who is going to lose between La Cinco Doce and KC Cauldron. Rumor has it KC Cauldron might be the favorite, so we might see La Cinco Doce facing off against Sounders RC. But that's just a prediction. The game still has to be played, of course. Of course. All right. The voice is still with us. So we made it through the entire stream. round of applause for your own Maz, doing work behind the scenes, getting the simulcast going for us. The Pip is not as fun as it is supposed to be, but we managed. So, big round of applause for Maz. Yes, I did my best in the booth. So, it's more fun with two commentators, folks. So, if you are ever thinking, wow, this is fun, but I wish there was another commentator, it could be you. I'm Uncle Sam pointing at you right now. Come on, get your booty in the booth. Give me a break. So, if you have any inclination that you would like to do some commentating, hit up Maz, and if you can string a couple sentences together, you might be top 3 commentator already. So, yeah, do some commentating with us. All right, thank you guys for a fantastic stream. EM, Dallas, Burn, and Timbers Army. Lovely series. If you missed it, Dallas, Burn are moving on. And of course, the Twigs, Axe and Rose taking on Emerald City, Eternal, and Eternal Progress. But nobody is eliminated. We will see these teams again in the future. So, no worries. Shed no tears. We'll be back. And we'll be back for another stream, another time. I don't have the schedule in front of me. It's in the chat. Casey Cauldron versus Los Cinco Doce on Friday at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. We will be here for you, and you should be here for us. So, from Maz in the booth, I've been Toad Death commentating. Thank you so much. We will see you next time. Have a good night.